again on my commute to work. I wanted to talk about Velomobile budget this time. As you probably know, Velomobiles like this one are expensive. There's no discussion about that. This one costs about 12,500 euros. That must be something like $13,000. And that budget is very comparable to other models. This is the WOW with e-support. It also comes, of course, without the e-support. I think basic price is about 8,500 euros. But then I added I'm at the factory again. Oh, I need to pay attention here. I added rear suspension, which I think was a good choice. I added a roll-off speed hub, 14 speed, which adds another 1,000 euros. I added the electric assist and 0.6 kilowatt hour battery, which added, I think, another 1,500 euros. And I added some extra lights, a repetition of the blinkers in the mirror cones, and riding lights in the mirror cones, which brought me to a total of 12,500 euros. But if you look at the other models, like Quattro Velo, Alpha 7, DF, Quest is a little cheaper, but they are all at about the same price tag. They might even be a little more expensive without the assist than the basic WOW model. So basic prices are like starting at 9,000 up to 10,000 euro without assistance. I didn't have that money to spare. I've been quite interested in all things wheels for all my life, so I restored and I drove for a while a Land Rover Defender. I had a Toyota MR2 for a while, but then came the kids, so we needed a second family car. Sold the Toyota MR2, and then after the kids were a little bigger, I bought my first motorcycle, BMW 650, perfect starters model. And after that I bought a BMW 1200 GS, and then after that I bought a BMW 1200 RT. To be honest, I like the GS better. But I sold the motorcycle to be able to buy this Velomobile, and then I added a little. They call it consumer credit from the bank, which I almost paid off. I thought I could pay it back by commuting, by the incentive money we get for bike commuting, but due to the corona crisis, commuting came to a total stop, so that was no longer possible. And fortunately, I work as a freelancer too, next to my teaching job. I work as a freelance photographer, and that took care of the rest of the payments. I'm almost there. It's almost paid off. It's the Wow is 3 years old now. It has about 9,000 kilometers. They get more expensive, so I might get a very good price if I wanted to sell it. Also, the waiting list for Velomobiles is approximately 1 year. So if you decide to buy one now, that is not in stock, because they don't keep stock. They make them all custom, because there's a vast choice of colors, mostly, or color schemes, with different color on top and on bottom. So if you don't find one that is in stock, it will probably be spring next year before delivery. I think that's a problem. It has become worse also since the COVID pandemic, but even with the Ukraine war, supply chain has gotten worse and worse. So it's really difficult to get to bike components, and I think that Velomobile builders are also experiencing the same problem. If you want more information on pricing and on availability and on dealers, the two biggest, well, one really big manufacturer, and then the manufacturer of this model of Velomobile are both in Europe. For the Wow, that's Katanga, and I forgot now if it's katanga.eu or katanga.com. And for almost all other Velomobiles, that's velomobileworld.com. There you can find a lot of information, dealer addresses, etc., etc. Would I do it again? Well, as I have changed vehicles over the years, almost more than I changed hats, I might just end up in a couple of years selling it and buying a speed pedelec or buying something totally different. I don't know yet, but yes, I would do it again. It's a way of transport that keeps you healthy. It gets you awake on your work, while after a car drive you can get sleepy again, especially if the traffic is dense. Not when you go to work by bike. So also financially, once the credit is paid off, and with the fuel prices skyrocketing at the moment, I think driving to work on an alternative way will be more and more relevant. So it can go both sides. If I would change workplace, that could also be a reason to sell it or to change it for another vehicle. So I really can't say if I still will have it in 5 years or not. It's getting busier on the towpath. So I'll leave you for now. Have a nice week, and hopefully see you next week. Bye bye.